Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are going to be continuing on with our one brand tutorials. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a one brand tutorial on Too Faced. So all the products in this video that I'm going to be using are from Too Faced Cosmetics. This video is kindly sponsored, by the way, by Look Fantastic, so thank you so much to Look Fantastic for sponsoring today's video. Look Fantastic also did provide me and gift me with most of these products. I think there's a few products like concealer, a highlighter, a bronzer, loose scent powder that I already had in my collection anyway, but all of the products that I didn't have I was kindly gifted by Look Fantastic. I also did select out these products myself, but yeah, just wanted to let you know. So this is the makeup look that I did come up with today, so if you just want to know how I got this makeup look then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm just going to start with the eyes today. As you can see I already have my brows on. I'm not actually too sure if Too Faced has any brow products, I could be wrong, but I honestly have no idea whether they do or not. So I'm just going to go in and use a shadow shield because I think because of the palette I'm going to be using today I want to do something quite simple and neutral, because also as well the few tutorials that I have been doing recently have been really bright and bold, so I just wanted to do something a wee bit more. My makeup is never natural, but you know what I mean. Something a wee bit more wearable, I suppose. So I'm just going to apply a shadow shield because I'm kind of wanting to create kind of like a smoky winged eyeliner type of look. And, you know, I probably should have told you what eyeshadow palette I was using before I put this on my eye. I think this is actually their newest palette and it's actually inspired by their Born This Way collection with their foundation and their concealer. So it's just a wee eyeshadow palette, and it is an eyeshadow palette that is aimed to be more on the neutral side and just have a lot of undertones for every skin tone to achieve like a really nice neutral eyeshadow look. So that's the packaging there. It is actually a beautiful palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love the way it's actually laid out. You can see it definitely has a lot of neutral shades, but it does have a range of mattes and shimmers. So obviously these bigger squares here are the mattes and then the smaller ones are the shimmers. Now putting this back on again. So I was maybe thinking of going in with this one here, but it actually has a lot of like pink undertones, which I'm not the biggest fan of whenever it comes to my transitional shades. So I'm going to go into this shade here because it's just a wee bit more warmer and it's in the shade Nude. So I'm just going to be taking this just in a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to focus this just within that crease, just going back and forth and just really blending and buffing that out. So I'm just going to keep on going back into that nude shade and I'm just going to keep on applying that shade just to build up the intensity a wee bit more. Okay, so I'm now just going to switch to a slightly smaller brush and I'm going to go into this shade here, Maple. And I'm also just going to be applying this just within the crease, but I'm not going to be going too crazy this time. I'm just going to be a wee bit more precise blending it within the crease. I'm just going to use this shade just to add just a wee bit of depth within that crease area. I'm now just going to go into this wee shimmer shade here, Shimmering Pearl. I'm going to be taking this on my brush first of all without any setting spray just to see how it actually performs without any setting spray. I'm just going to keep on building up just to see. I would also say that it probably would apply better with your finger as well, but obviously like my nails are far too long to actually like dip in to the pan. That's actually really nice. You know what, I'm actually not going to apply any setting spray to my brush and apply that even more. Like as you can see, it's just going to give like a nice wee wash of shimmer. Do you know what, I'm actually going to leave it like that. Again, I'm just going to slightly blend out to the outer corner as well so that it doesn't look as if it's just like splattered just on one portion of the lid. This is honestly going to be the easiest makeup tutorial I think I've ever done. So I'm now going to go into this shade here. This is the darkest matte shade in the palette and it is Truffle. I'm going to be taking this first of all just on a flat eyeliner brush and I'm now just going to create my smoked eyeliner. So I'm just going to start just along my lash line first of all and I'm just going to press just back and forth. I'm not going to take it the whole way into the inner corner. I'm probably just going to stop where my lashes are. So just loading up my brush and I'm now just going to drag that out. and just continuing to go in pattern motions. I'm going to grab this wee smudger brush from Sigma. No product on it. I'm actually just going to check because normally there's like purple on it or something. And I'm just going to start buffing that out a wee bit more. Next up, to finish off the eyes, I have mascara. So this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and it's just the wee limited edition packaging. I actually got this whenever I was in Krakow. Yeah, I was in Krakow whenever I got this in the Sephora over there. So I'm just going to give my lashes just a wee coat before I go with some falsies. I was actually thinking of wearing these wee half lashes from Lash Unlimited. I don't actually know if I want to wear these though, but instead that I was actually going to keep this makeup tutorial without lashes, because I know like every single makeup tutorial that I do and I see these days, everybody seems to wear false lashes, and I know not everybody wears false lashes. So if you're someone that doesn't wear false lashes all the time or at all, I'm sure it can get a wee bit frustrating. I'm sorry, but I just can't help myself. I'm going to wear false lashes, but if you want me to do a makeup tutorial where I don't include false lashes, do let me know. So I might wear a pair of these lashes here, again also from Lash Unlimited. I think I might go for these wee ones here. I'll take them out of the packaging so you can see them. These are in the style 7, so that's what they look like there. So as you can see, they are pretty natural looking, but they'll just give a wee bit of a volume just at our corner. So while I'm just waiting for those lashes to dry, I'm just going to go in and prime. So of course I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I always forget that this comes in a pump. Always. I actually really do like this wee primer. It kind of has like that moisturiser consistency, but yeah, I just really like it. It just kind of blends in like a moisturiser as well. I'd say it just literally feels like a moisturiser, so obviously do keep in mind like it's not going to pore fill, it's not really going to colour correct or do anything like that. It's just going to really moisturise and hydrate your base just before you go in with your foundation. Okay guys, so next up we have foundation. I'm honestly so excited for this. I have heard so much about this foundation. So obviously this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I got the shade Warm Nude. Now I have no fake tan on at the minute, but I'm not too sure how this is going to go because I did actually make this order whenever I had fake tan on. I will drag it down if I need to, but I just kind of hope that it does match me. But if it doesn't match me, it's just going to be a normal video of mine, right? I did look on the website there beforehand just to see what finish it claimed to have, and it didn't actually say. So it just said that it was just a medium to full coverage foundation with just like a natural finish. So I'm just going to apply this just with my wee beauty sponge first of all. Just took 2 full pumps on the sponge, and I'm just going to see how far this travels. So far I can actually see that I'm not getting the full coverage that I usually would want. It's looking very, very sheer free. Okay guys, so I've actually just turned my exposure down on my camera so that you can actually see my skin properly without it being far too bright. I don't actually know why I'm not liking this foundation. I don't know, I don't see what the hype is. No, like don't get me wrong, like it still looks really, really nice, but I'm not feeling it. So for concealer, this is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It is honestly the most beautiful concealer. It is such full coverage, but if you're not really into full coverage, you can just use a wee bit, and just a wee bit goes a long way as well. It's just got such a beautiful coverage and finish. They also have so many shades of it, so you can use it to contour or highlight and conceal, whatever you want to do. But it's absolutely amazing. So I'm now just going to go in and set my skin. I think this is one of their new powders, I'm not too sure. And this is the Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Powder. And that's what the packaging looks like. Very, very cute. It's just like a nice wee pastel pale pink. That's one thing I love about Too Faced. Their products are so well packaged, absolutely gorgeous, and that's what it looks like there. And it also comes with just like a wee powder puff. So I just like to set my face first of all with a pressed powder before I go in and bake with a loose powder, because I just don't like to bake on top of like a sticky base. So yeah, so far so good. That powder was actually pretty nice. So I'm going to go in and bake now with the Too Faced Born This Way powder. And as you all know by now, I'm just going to bake my usual, my chin, and my under eyes. Okay, so I'm really excited for this. This is the Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. So it's just like the primer. Absolutely love the packaging on both of these, by the way. But this is actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's actually 120ml, which is actually quite a lot of product. So I would say this is going to do me well. But yeah, it's to prime, set and refresh. You can use this as a primer spray just to spritz on your face before you go in with any foundation or makeup, just to get your skin prepped and primed. And then you can also use it to set your makeup, and then obviously to refresh you can use this just throughout the day just to refresh the skin. Okay, so I just went on ahead there and done my lips off camera because I don't actually have any Too Faced lip products. So now for a highlight in the skin, I have two highlighters here. I have this one and it is so old, and it's the Candlelight Glow highlighter. It is actually that nice of a highlighter, I can't really bring myself to get rid of it. So I have this one, and then obviously I got sent this one today, and it is the Love Light Prismatic Highlighter. Oh, how cute is that? That is honestly the cutest little thing. It's kind of like a peachy pink. It's definitely not like a champagne or a gold or rose gold. It's definitely a peachy pink highlighter. It's not that intense actually, which I'm not that mad at because obviously I can just go in with the more intense highlight over it. But I would say it might just be nice for just like a wee all over glow first of all. So that's what I'm going to do first off with my fan brush. It still is very, very nice. It's, as I say, it's not that intense, it really isn't, but it's just giving the skin just a nice wee glow. Okay, next up for blush, this is the Papa Don't Peach blush, this one here. So I've definitely used this blush quite a few times since I got it, and it is actually very, very nice, the smell of it. It smells beautiful, actually it does smell really, really good. Next up to bronze, and I am actually really panicking about this because this is the Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer. I actually got this whenever I was in Poland, and it's a shimmer. I didn't realise it's a shimmer, and as you can see I have not touched it. It actually got broke whenever I was on my way home from Poland, hence this situation. But yeah, I don't think I've ever used this because obviously it's a shimmery bronzer and I do not do shimmery bronzers, but for the sake of the video and because I've never used this before, I thought I would just give it a go. So yeah, it goes. Okay, that's actually not bad. Like whenever you think or see of like a shimmery bronzer, you're just automatically like, oh god, no, definitely not. But it's not even glittery or like shimmery, it just looks very, very radiant on my skin. It's gonna be a bit dodgy here, so I'm just gonna grab my powder brush and just clean that up and go in with some more. Okay guys, so that's it for this tutorial. Thank goodness though it actually took a turn for the best. At the very start there I thought we were going to have some serious issues. I'm actually pretty impressed with how everything actually looks. I'll give you a wee bit of a close-up of my skin so you can see. So yeah, this is basically just a full face of makeup from Too Faced. I'm actually pretty impressed with all the products and how they performed. But I'm sure you could probably guess that the only products that I was not really 100% on was obviously the foundation. I just, no. Will I try it again? Probably. I'll maybe use it sometime with a different primer. The foundation just wasn't for me. It just, I don't know, like so far, like it looks perfectly fine on my skin. Honestly, it really does. My skin looks perfectly fine. But as I was just applying it to the skin, it just, I don't know. You know, whenever you just apply something to your skin and just instantly, you know whether you're going to like it or not. I don't know, that was just the situation I was in, and I just know that I'm not going to like it, but I will try it again to see. The palette was absolutely beautiful. I will be continuing to use that, of course. So yeah, this could definitely just easily become like my everyday eyeshadow palette, and obviously you can expand your colours because it has so many undertones and shades and everything, and obviously it has its shimmer shades too. But how it performed as well was absolutely gorgeous. It blended, it was pigmented, the shades were very, very nice and buttery to use. Yeah guys, that is that for this tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed. Please do check out the description box where I have a discount code for 20% off Look Fantastic. Do keep in mind that, as I say, most of these products were gifted to me from Look Fantastic, and this video was also sponsored by Look Fantastic also. So yeah, thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video, and also thank you so much to you guys for watching this video as well. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter and my TikTok. My god, I never thought I'd be saying that. And yeah, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.